Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Satori. I'm 24 and I'm a psychic medium, and there may be a message for you here today. I haven't gotten any channeled song yet. I've been feeling recently drawn to like getting more channeled music for these videos, so I'm excited. I'm gonna go to my Spotify and I'm just gonna shuffle it. I'm gonna have to turn the volume down because I'll get in trouble, YouTube and its rules and stuff, but we'll work around it. So I've got 2,659 songs that I'm going to be, shuffling, and I'm going to use muscle testing to figure out how many skips. So I'm gonna like shuffle it and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something like that. But let me see. 1, 2. Okay, so I'm supposed to skip it 2 times. Let's do it. 1, 2. Okay, you have Hollow by Noah Kahan. Let's see what the lyrics are. I like to think I'm more than what my age is, with my fucked up sense of patience and my deep self-deprecations. I try to cope with all the changes. When I smile on rare occasions, can you see how old my face is? If I'm getting old, I'm getting old, I'm getting old. Why are there so many things that I don't know that I don't know? So you feel out of control right now? You feel like, that's what I'm getting from that. You feel like you don't have any sort of grip on your reality, and some things have maybe happened recently that have kind of scared you or thrown you off, something like that. Maybe some changes have started to occur that you weren't expecting to occur, so you're like, it's just a lot. It's hard to wrap your head around, is like the vibe I'm feeling. You're just kind of overall feeling like maybe a little grumpy about it, like you're feeling maybe grumpy because you're tired and the changes are requiring a lot of energy from you. I just get a feeling like right now things are really intense, but it's not going to be like this for much longer. I feel like I have to tell you that things are going to slow down a little bit, and like, but it's in a good way. Like, I want you to know while the energy feels this way, you're getting blessings. So it will be uncomfortable, but I can actually see some things working out in your near future while you're still in this energy. So it's not all bad. Like, some goodness is going to come from it, Something good will come from it. Yeah, it feels like you're trying to have a party and it keeps raining. That's like the vibe. It feels like you're trying to have a party and it keeps raining, and it's like the weather's not working with you, and you're like, fine, I guess I'm not supposed to party right now, question mark. And Spirit's like, it's just a little rain. And you're like, but I don't know. You guys are just in a very interesting energy right now. Let's see. You have the World. Okay, so I'm getting in like 4 days, something's coming for you in like 4 days. I don't know why 4 days, but there you go. Within the next 4 days. And four is also a number of divine protection, so it could likely be coming from family or friends. So you could be maybe seeing family or friends in the next 4 days, and um, feeling like your energy gets rejuvenated because of that, or something from a friend, like something like that. It's feeling like from the world something emerges that is meant for you. It's very interesting. Something is just kind of making its way back to you or making its way to you for the first time. Either way, it's like the state in which you're receiving whatever this is, you're still feeling this energy. So I want you to know that this doesn't mean anything bad is happening, okay? This feeling is just change, and it's uncomfortable. And yeah. What else do y'all need to hear? Queen of Swords. Someone's looking at you right now and they're feeling angry. Let me see. Who is this? Someone's looking at you and they're feeling angry and they're feeling defensive and the Lovers is coming out. Oh. This person is maybe jealous. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. They're like, how come you get to be so... What is this energy? Can I get a Kipper card to clarify this, please? Let's just make it quick and simple. We don't want to spend too much time on this person. Because I don't get a good energy, so I don't want to, like... We don't want to give too much of our power to that situation. But we have Pathway, number 35. So, okay. Someone missed out on an opportunity that you maybe took or are currently taking, or they feel like they're missing out on opportunities that you're getting. Or maybe they feel like it comes too easily to you, like you don't work hard enough for it. All I'm going to say is somebody just has such a negative energy and we need to look out for them. Maybe they feel like it's not fair that you've received what you've received. I don't know, but it's giving like you get a promotion or you go through like a physical glow up and somebody's kind of looking at you like, Can I get a clarifier? Occupation, it could be in work. Yeah, it could be work jealousy, somebody feeling competitive with your, whatever it is you're making. Someone could feel like the more successful you are with something or the more persistent you are towards something, the angrier they get. It's so weird. They think you didn't earn it, but you did. Or they think that they're not seeing you clearly. It's somebody's like so blinded by their own self-hatred and self-pity. And this person, you'll notice that they're not going to share their feelings with you. Okay? That's what I'm getting. They're not going to share their feelings with you. Why is this coming through? Because it's someone you've been vulnerable with. It's somebody that you've been vulnerable with that you're no longer, your spirit team's like literally putting a sword in front of you being like, stay away from them. And you feel it too. You literally feel it. You're like, Your mouth goes, and it closes. And then we have the Gift. Ah, yes! Number 17. So, despite this person not wanting you to get what you want, you're about to get what you want. So let's see here. Oh, we have the Knight of Cups, some sort of... Can we clarify the Knight of Cups? Hold on. Oh, yeah, thank you. Hee hee, the Queen of Wands. So... someone is reciprocating a feeling. Hold on. Someone is having the same feeling that you're having. It could be in love. Maybe there's, maybe someone reciprocates romantic feelings towards you and you're not aware of it. The Queen of Wands tells me that you don't really need... Okay, so with this person, like, being a Knight of Cups, they're a knight. You're a Queen of Wands, meaning you don't really need this person's validation as much as maybe they seek yours. Maybe they seek your validation. It almost feels to me like with you being a Queen of Wands, you're being put on this pedestal. And it feels like this person doesn't feel like they're enough for you. So let me see. They sometimes feel like they can't handle you. Oh dear. Give me a second. And whether that's true or not is, you know, because some people get in their heads and they're like, I'm not good enough. But like, what's the truth here, Spirit? Give me a card. This one, the Ten of Wands. The truth is it's layered, for one thing. The truth is that if this person believed in themselves more, you maybe wouldn't have so much confusion or you wouldn't be so confused about how they feel towards you. I just feel like you're confused about how they're feeling because they're not as confident with their feelings, or they're not always the best at vocalizing their feelings. This person wants what you want, though. They want you. They like, you just are feeling kind of like, because they're not being bolder about it, that they don't want you. And it's okay for you to like express to them that you need. Hold on, can I get some clarity? Thank you, Spirit. This one. The Hierophant. Okay. So basically, you've always felt like people put you on a pedestal and then they knock you off because they don't feel like they're good enough for you. Something like that. Or like they let their insecurities get in the way. But I think this person is actually here to stay. Like, okay, how do I put this? They may be coming through as a Knight of Cups. I feel like someone here is like, all right, I'm having relational issues. I'm having like confusion in a partnership or confusion with a specific person. The Hierophant's coming through to clarify all of this and is basically saying, despite the struggles, this is not someone that walks away easily. And maybe they're going to keep trying and they want to keep trying. Let me see. How are you feeling? Because your feelings are valid too. The Ten of Swords. You've seen some shit in your life, okay? You've seen people get maybe broken up in really nasty ways, or you've been dumped in really shitty ways, or you've been, I want to say like, the word abandonment comes to mind. You could have an abandonment wound that this person, the fear that's coming from you is that because maybe there's been struggles, or because you and this person are not always on the same page, you're kind of scared that that means there's no compatibility long term. You could be like, oh, well, they're not where I'm at right now. What does that mean for me? Like, am I alone? Like, what's going on? Like, you have been maybe seeking clarity on whether or not this is genuine. Like, are they genuinely investing in me, or are they using me for something? You know, it's understandable when you're with a Knight to question them, okay? Because they're a Knight. They're a Knight, which means they can be a little less emotionally mature. But the potential is still there, if that makes sense. Yeah. But the potential is higher with a Knight. Still. They have to act on this potential to get you out of the Ten of Swords, because it feels as though they have to comfort you. It's a part of your soul's journey to receive love from them in a big way, because they're learning how to express their feelings in a big way, if that makes sense. They have to use their mouth to verbalize difficult emotional experiences, as well as just big feelings of love. And I feel like you've been helping them to retrain their throat in some way, because you're a loving person just being around you. You're the Queen of Wands, and you express your love like fire, okay? And fire's bold. Okay. Let me see here. The Page of Swords. So, right. So someone has a coping mechanism. Someone has a coping mechanism that's no longer working, or someone is having to shift their priorities. It's this person. I'm telling you, it's this person, like the one I'm talking about. They're the Knight, and they have to shift their priorities because it's time for them to become the King of Wands. You know how they're the Knight of Cups? What a drastic shift to go from the Knight of Cups to the King of Wands. But they have no choice. It almost feels like they are not resonating with the page or night energy anymore. They don't want to be held back. They don't want to be held back. And they don't want to hold you back or make you feel held back. So you need to know that if you express your feelings to them right now, they're genuinely going to listen and hear it and maybe like integrate what you're saying to them. Does that make sense? It'll make more sense to them right now because it feels like they're seeing the need for change. And it feels like they're going to really take that passion and determination into the new year, and they're going to bring you to the top with them. I don't know how to describe it. It feels as though they're going to start elevating every aspect of life to make it better for you. So part of Spirit is, kind of gifting you a partner that can keep up with you. You need someone that can keep up with you. And they're pretty determined to be that person for you. So if this reading was not aligned with you, understand that's okay. This reading will only really be aligned for those of you that feel like you met your soulmate, like you've met your person and you've been with them maybe, or something like that. Or even if you're not with them in a relationship, there's just a feeling here. They enjoy you. They reciprocate every aspect of the emotional experience and the attraction. And you don't always see that in a connection where someone is genuinely willing to change every aspect of themselves to make sure that they can keep up with you. Because they understand that being around you means up-leveling. Being around you means becoming the strongest version of yourself. They've been watching you recently and observing some of the things you've been feeling and experiencing, and it's making them respect you more. They're respecting you more. And not saying they didn't respect you before, but they can't help but feel a deeper sense of like admiration for you. It makes me want to cry. Y'all, I'm 27 weeks pregnant today, so mind my hormones. You're gonna see my hormones coming through a lot in my videos. Oh, graciousness. I get so like emotional. The Strength card is here. So you guys, oh my goodness, finally. Okay, you're gonna see them. They're about to get very, very happy, very, very fast. This person, I told you, they're bringing you to the top. Like, it's all the work they've been doing, man. They've been doing so much work, and I actually feel like it's starting to become really extremely noticeable. Okay, their energy is a lot more grounded in comparison to what? I don't know. Maybe what they used to be. Or maybe what you're used to, but cotton candy could be significant. I'm just seeing that in my head. Ice cream sandwiches. They will literally go out of their way to show you that they are listening to what you're saying. They're going to do that right now. They're like, I need to be clear. They're understanding they need to be clear with their throat. They need to express, and they need to do it the right way. So they're trying to figure that out right now, probably right now in this moment. How can I make things better? How can I communicate? How can I genuinely make it work? Like, let's see. The Nine of Swords is here. Well, that's something. Can we, hold on, let's pull from the Kipper deck. Can we clarify the Nine of Swords? You've been worrying for nothing is what I heard. Because I looked at the Nine of Swords and I was like, why am I not even remotely stressed or worried looking at that? Like, at all. Sudden wealth, number 11. That's because the end of suffering is near, okay? I don't know what you've been really suffering through or you've been very like, okay, Jesus Christ, I'm holding on for dear life. Holding on for dear life. And your spirit team has been watching you go through it, babe, okay? When I tell you they're watching you like, oh, they're just like, they want to pick you up and just hold you. You're feeling so many things, and it's almost not fair. I don't know why I'm saying that. Maybe something feels like it's not fair. But it just feels like your spirit team is like, okay, you know, they're not able to see what we can see, so they have unlimited patience for you and your situation. Just so you know, like, if you have been crashing out a lot, I don't think your spirit team is like holding that against you or anything. It's not like that. I think it's more like they're looking out for you and bringing you tons of reassurance. So for every crash out, you're going to have someone there to help you through it, all right? Okay. I didn't feel called to take that. It just kind of smacked against me. There's something, I don't know why, with the sudden wealth card, I'm getting a very exhausted energy, so maybe it's like, okay, yeah, something is coming to you when you're really tired, really exhausted, and that's a vibe I'm getting. I'm feeling very tired all of a sudden, yeah. Imprisonment. Oh my God. And you're not going to process it at first. It's going to take you probably a second to process what it means, or like there's just something with it where you're going to have to take a moment to like, oh, so this is how it's working out. Okay. Like, I don't know, maybe something's working out in a way that you didn't expect, so you are kind of like, no, wait, this is great. I just didn't think it could happen this way. Or that this was not even something that I thought about. Something like that. Something like that. Alright, let me get some more cards, if anything else. Anything else need to come out, Spirit? Yes, we have the Chariot. A new adventure awaits is what I heard. And then you have the Five of Cups. I feel like you're not going to be... Okay, if you've been crying a lot, I feel like you're not going to be crying as much in the next week. Something is changing in the next, like... I'm telling you, I was seeing 4 days. But something's changing in the next week. Something's just uplifting your mood. And I really don't care what it is, because it genuinely feels to me like you need this so bad. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. You just need something to uplift your mood in a big way. And so Spirit's got to come in and bring you that big wave of abundance. And it's going to maybe hit you when you least expect it, when you're tired, when you're on your ass, like I just worked a whole day, I'm so tired, and then boom. You kind of get rewarded for that. It's looking good. It's looking really good here. You're really being encouraged not to give up, okay? Do not give up. And I'm not saying that you guys are the type to give up, because I don't see that here, but what I do see is the feeling of wanting to give up, right? I see the feeling. And I actually see that you've been doing pretty good trying to manage your thoughts. You're not perfect, and I'm sure you've had your moments, but listen, you are doing so much better than you thought. Give yourself some credit, okay? Wow, we had a lot come through today, and I'm not surprised, but I'm really, really glad you guys were here to receive it. So thank you so much for being here. If this reading was helpful, feel free to like the video, comment below, and subscribe. Yeah, Spirit's finally giving you the passion and the zest, and it's coming in. I'm telling you, it's coming in via that partnership we spoke about. Whether that's a current partnership, just up leveling, or kind of like bringing the romance back, adventure that I'm feeling in the near future, just feeling like so many good opportunities right across the corner. And it's because you let yourself go through this dark time and you let yourself experience it in its entirety. Now you're going to have like a lucky streak. Yeah, so the darkness leads to the light in this case, and the pain is leading to power. And there's a lot of ways I could say this, but you are an unlimited well of resources, and I need you to not doubt that, okay? Sending you love. I'll see you in the next video, hopefully, or just whenever. Peace out.